Hey, 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 good morning, everybody. The 16th Monday of March 2020. Welcome to all of you this morning on a little bit of a shorty morning chooch as I get ready to hit the road back to the rancho. And I got a lot of feedback on the decision. I feel pretty happy. I feel pretty good about it. Basic problem I have is as things intensify here with this whole corona situation and the infections, and also just the general mood that I'm finding here out on the road. Discretion being the better part of valor, is probably wise now to limit my exposure, because we just don't know the extent of what's going to happen out here. Plus, the real concerning thing is all the services and a lot of the retail establishments are shutting down. And I know it's only a matter of hours, or maybe a day, before the gyms will join the shutdown. And then being out on the road will present new difficulties. And I don't want to be in that situation there. So I'd like to be, as is my usual custom, I'd like to be ahead of things and be a leader in making decisions, and not a follower. There's other people, the man in the can, that are famous for being on the tail end of everything and always being the last one to find out. The other advantage is I've got a place to go to. I've got a home. I've got my home away from home, Little Rascal 2, and I have my home, and I'm very excited to be able to go home to that and limit my travels and adventures until such time as things get a little more clear, and I find out the extent of what the future holds. Very, very wise, I believe. I had a great trip this week of being on the road. The time that I spent in Reno, the days I spent in Las Vegas, they were spent very inexpensively, which is great. And I continue to bring excellent adventures, despite what anybody might say out there about going back home. It feels like the right decision for me to make at this particular time. And if you don't have a good spirit of the road, if you're not meeting people that their heads are high and they have a smile on their face instead of their heads bowed low and kind of looking at the ground there and avoiding contact. I'm the kind of person that likes to meet and greet and talk to people, and the whole shape of interactions is just changing out there on the street, and it's not really a fun time to be out there laughing and making merry. Yes, there's still great content to be made, but the thing that I said to Mr. Z and I said to D is that the road will always be there, and to Monkey Boy too. The road ain't going anywhere. The road will always be there. And if I take a little bit of a time out for my travels and focus on Missy Jen's situation with her infusion coming up, I think that is a pretty good thing. As far as I happened to tune around last night. The man in the can, good old Elbow. The most ill-fated YouTuber in history, still can't resist talking about me. And I think it's so funny. He makes a perfect case study of everything to do wrong on YouTube. Insult everybody you can insult. Do all the dirty deletes that you can do. Have the worst spirit of anybody you will ever meet on YouTube. Be the most self-centered and most selfish person that you can be on YouTube, and then wonder why you get the results that you get. Well, it's not me that said it, but somebody said, I'm sure enjoying the death throes of that channel and what's going to happen. It's been reduced to the point now where there's no content left at all, nothing to talk about except other people, and some amateurish attempt to talk about world events and things with the mindset of I don't know, just picture Jethro Bodine teaching you a class in nuclear physics. I mean, how much are you gonna be able to learn from good old Jethro? Well, we have our own Jethro out there, and I'll tell you what, the jealousy, the butthurt, you can tell it runs so deep. and it is absolutely been one of the greatest aspects of this trip, is to just see the life of the man in a can just wind down into utter failure on YouTube, a collapsing a collapsing channel of irrelevancy that nobody cares about. Nobody makes parodies anymore. Nobody cares. You've literally passed into irrelevancy on the boy, which is quite an accomplishment. Congratulations to you. You've earned your retirement, Elbow. Wear it proudly. Anyway, guys, time to get on the road. A few laughs, a little bit of glee today, and the road awaits. Have a great day, everybody.